So I thought I'd make a quick vlog. I recorded uh, a vlog earlier, which I'm not going to post. I just talked in that vlog, I just spoke about the things that were going on in my life right now. And so it was a bit too personal to post. So I am not going to post that one. I'm making another one. Today, I sat and relaxed. I truly had time to sit and just think. I love thinking. And I thought about, the schools and the future and all that. And then I got distracted. So I didn't really stay focused. Um, I, uh, I, I just did a few things online. I changed my Bitmoji avatar. I changed the clothes, and I did a little shopping, and I have to learn to budget my money better. I really do. This is a problem I've had my entire life. If it's not spending my money on other people, it's spending my money on me. And uh, I'd rather um, I'd rather save some money and then donate what I can afford. So, but uh, this is the way it goes right now until I learn my lesson. You know, I don't know when that will be, but I'm sure eventually I'll learn. I have to just keep praying to Jesus, and I haven't been praying on that, but I do have to pray to Jesus. So, it's the thing. Uh, it's always terrible. All the things they want to do to me they're always terrible things. But now they're bringing up, you know, uh, all the sexual things again. You know, I say I'm chaste. I say I don't want to date anyone ever again. I've been married twice, and I don't know what's going on with that marriage, but I don't know if it's been annulled because don't I have to sign papers to annul the marriage? I don't know if it's still valid. I have no idea. So, and even if it's annulled, I don't want to date anyone else. Two marriages is more than enough for me. More than enough. I'm 53. I'm 53. And to think that they want me, or they want the things they want to do to me. And I'm not going to go into specifics because then people will figure out who said what to me. And I'm not going to do that because these people are very ill to think of the things they want to do to me. So, I am going to pray for them, and I'm going to pray to Jesus to help me, and I trust Jesus. I do. I said I trusted Jesus before, when I went into the mental institute and all that, before I did. But the truth is I still didn't trust Jesus completely. But I've given him my life. I have turned over my life to Jesus. I know I still need work with that because sometimes, like shopping, I'll just shop, and I need to stop, you know. But, so I don't, I, I'm not worried, but I don't like the fact that I know. I know the things they're planning for me, or some of the things they're planning. I don't like that. I don't want to know. I'd rather not know. I'd rather, you know, just be alone and live my life. And today I was alone. It was really nice. It was really nice. I'm getting more help from my brother now. For 3 years, a little more than 3 years, I was the one completely in charge of my mother. My brother and sister had a say in what was going on, but I took care of her, making sure she takes a shower and making sure she slept well, make my hair, making sure she slept well, making sure she took her meds, making sure she got to the doctors, making sure of everything. And towards when I started talking about it, it was just getting to be too much. And I wasn't doing a good job of being a caretaker. I wasn't, you know. And my mother didn't deserve that. She did nothing wrong. She has dementia, and she's ill. So but I got a break and I feel much better. And it's been a lot easier now that my brother is taking her a few nights a week. It's a lot easier now, you know, because I have nights when I can just relax and tune everything out and just just be alone. And I prayed tonight. Not too much, but I did pray. And I'll probably pray again, you know. This life, my life, my life, with all of its pain, with all of the suffering, has, I mean, if you took that away, it's been a very good life. I'm not going to complain. I trust Jesus for the future. I trust his will. I trust that, you know, evil will not prevail in my life. I trust I'll find a way out of this. Well, I have faith. Why am I saying I trust? I have faith I'll find a way out of this, or Jesus will let me out. You know, it all takes time, and Jesus works in mysterious ways. So, you know, and I also wanted to say that, okay, I'm going to talk a little bit about the nervous breakdown I had right after my divorce, and that was the worst thing I've ever been through. They really did. Witches and evil people really did open the gates of hell, and they sent everything my way. You know, it was ghosts, and it was evil, and it was scary, and I wanted to die, and there was so much pain and misery. And I didn't know how I was going to make it out of that. I begged the way I could. I begged Jesus, God, the Holy Spirit, the Holy Family, all the angels and saints in all of heaven to help. I begged for help. And, eventually it ended. And uh, then I felt much better, of course, because that was over, it was so terrible what they did to me. And it feels like right now in this time that they're doing to humanity what they did to me. I mean, it's unrelenting. Here Now it's gonna be, and the pandemic didn't come from God. Okay. Well, I don't know where it came from, but I don't think it came from God. But who knows? Well, anyway, and there are some who would say, well, God allowed it, you know. It's true. God allows things to happen, but that doesn't mean it won't stop. And when something terrible happens, Jesus uses it for good. You know, He's showing the world that, well, preparing the world for a new way of life, you know, and with all the wars and everything, and it feels very much like it is unrelenting, and it gets painful sometimes, very, very painful, and the pain can be intense. I do feel for humanity, those who are suffering, because there's so much suffering, and it doesn't have to be this way. It really doesn't. With Jesus, life would be so much easier. Peace is possible. World peace is possible. I know there are some who don't believe that or would challenge that notion, but world peace, that's very possible. Equal education for everyone around the world, that's possible. No more third world countries, that's possible. A spirit of cooperation among every country in the world, that's possible. A spirit of cooperation among every group, all the different groups. I don't want to say race and ethnicities anymore. I'm just going to say groups. All the different groups. A spirit of cooperation among all of them. That's very possible. That's very possible. And yet, I'm surrounded by people from the past who won't let go of anything. It's so sad. It's so very sad to know that people I knew years ago and haven't been in my life for years are still coming and attacking me over and over and over again and playing games and doing evil. And the reason they're doing that is because they got involved with evil. And evil keeps you going. It's very difficult, unless you turn to Jesus, to get out of it. It's so difficult. And then you think about it. When I told the priest that I had seen psychics and I didn't know at the time because I had walked away from Roman Catholicism, not completely. I still went to church every once in a while, but I left I kind of forgot everything I learned. I was taught in Catholic school that that psychics and all that should be avoided, because fortune telling and everything. And, I kind of forgot all that. And so when I talked to a priest about that, finally, when I came back to my religion and I talked to a priest about it, he said I needed a good confession, and I swore off of it all. And I went to confession, uh, but at the time I was still very ill and I kept forgetting to confess everything. So I would go to confession again. Sometimes I'd go to confession twice a day, twice every week, because I would forget all the things I needed to confess. So, but now I feel better. And I think I can remember everything the next time I go to confession. I've been staying away from religion for a little while, and only because of the things they do to me. Like everyone, it seems, can read my mind, or someone tells them what I'm thinking, whatever. I don't know how they do it. I really don't. Or they have me hypnotized to speak what I'm thinking. It's hypnosis, it's whatever they use. And I don't want to go to church and have everyone there know exactly what I'm thinking or what I'm praying for, because that's between Jesus and me. I don't want the whole I don't want everyone knowing every single thing about me, and yet this is my life. There are so many people who know every detail of my life, especially the evil women and men who won't let go of anything. They know every detail and they bring it back and they throw it in my face and they put it subliminally and they tell me, and then they try to do more to me, more evil things, as if everything they did to me when I was helpless and I didn't know how to think, and I trusted everyone. I mean, I didn't know. Well, I mean, I had a nervous breakdown, and I was very ill at the time, and I'm still ill, but I'm much better now. But at the time, I was very, very ill, and I believed everyone, and I trusted everyone, and they all hurt me. They all had fun hurting me. And then now they come back into my life, and everything I try, like everything I try to do, they ruin for me. They ruin it, and then I'm always the bad guy in every situation. I'm always the bad guy. And you know, what can I do? What can I do? So, that's why I prefer having limited access to the media. Well, I prefer not accessing the media too much. And I prefer being alone. And it's felt good to be alone. It has. It's felt very good. And when I know things that people want to do to me, I just have to give it to Jesus and trust Him. Because I do trust Jesus. I do. But I ask for prayers. I ask for prayers for my mother and for my family and for me and for any of my petitions. And if any of you have ever prayed for me or any of my petitions, thank you. Thank you so very much. If you kept me in your thoughts and prayers, or any of my petitions in your thoughts and prayers, or just thoughts, or sent positive vibes, and I don't even know what else there is that's positive, but anything positive you've done, like thoughts or prayers or anything like that, or anything else for my petitions or for me, thank you. Thank you so very much. It all means, how do I look directly into the camera? It all means so very much to me. I am a true believer in the power of prayer. Jesus showed that to me many, many years ago. And I believe in it. I believe in prayer. And I believe in Jesus. Because he can do anything. So now it's already 21 minutes on this vlog. So I think I'm going to end it here. I just want to say, I do cherish the moments I'm with my mother now more than ever, because she is very ill and slipping away more. It's difficult. Like sometimes when she's with me, sometimes I need some time alone. Just because it's been so much for so many years. And she's getting worse. But, I trust in the power of God and Jesus and all of that. I trust. And I ask when I pray to be a better caretaker, or to be the best caretaker I can be for my mother. There's so many questions up in the air right now about her care. And I am fighting. Well, I'm not fighting because no one's saying anything yet. But I'm not saying a word. I'm just saying I'm trying. I'm trying. That's all I can say. And on that note, I'm going to end this vlog, and I'm going to say I hope everybody watching has a great evening tonight, a great day tomorrow, and things go your way. All right, bye.